can't you just play your game? I think he wants that immediate spar. He's on the Vortex right now. He wants that immediate spar right after, and then play Moshpit with the Vortex again, trying to get back into things. That'd be my guess. You know, it's strategical. It's smart. I'll give him that. Okay, it's back to the lead now. Okay. Alright, now this is good. I think he's done. Okay, we're done, guys. We're done. Let's go. Yep. Alright, anyways. While we wait for them to get ready.
Custom.
Moshpit versus Swag. Sekou is in the grand finals, waiting the winner of this. This is a rematch. These guys have played earlier. Swagathon got like a little dismantled, I'm not gonna lie, but maybe you can change history today. History repeats itself, but not now. Let's see what these two guys got.
3, 2, 1.
Shout out to everybody in the chat who stuck around all night. Not a lot of wins. Interesting enough, the Petra's coming out for Swag. I don't understand that. He was just playing Vortex in that little spar that he had. His crazy friend. But he's now on the Petra. The Petra was the answer a little bit. He got the problem like half right against Moshpit and BB. But obviously I think he got swept 3-0 and Moshpit is keeping the same narrative going. Nice uppercut. It's about to be even. Nice. Ooh. Now, guys, I don't want to make any empty promises, but positively sure we will be joining. Swagathon will be joining us for a player spotlight episode 2, a little interview, a little podcast type of thing, or whatever you want to call it. After the tournament today, so I don't know if that's happening after the tournament, if it's gonna be on stream or if it's gonna happen off stream. But either way, we will be catching it on YouTube. And if you haven't watched the first installment of Player Spotlight with my man Skimazu, streamer, content creator, also a Brawlhalla legend, you've got to watch that. He gives out a lot of insightful advice for those who are struggling to get out of gold. He also talks about, we also talk about multiverses and stuff like that, all that good stuff. So, we want to, shout that out. These two are neck and neck, which is funny because they were not at all. And if anything, Swagathon did not have the lead and was not this close to defeating Moshpit. Is Petra the answer to Moshpit's problem that he has against Moshpit? I should be saying. Petra might be the answer. The boots is coming out. Sig hits, but doesn't do much. Try, get Good try. We get a no ground pound. That would be a little risky for Swag to do a ground pound. Nice. Good little uppercut.
Player 2
Doesn't hurt anyone besides his opponent. That's gonna be game number 1 going towards Swag, which I'm sure he did not get a single game off of Moshpit last time they played in the winners semis. So good little deal there. Let me make sure of that. I don't want to keep on saying that he didn't
3, 2,
win.
1, brawl.
He did not win a game. I'm sure. Right. I'm right. Good try to start off a little string, and he picks him up once again to keep that string resuming. And now, Moshpit, no weapon, pretty much on orange. And the flip scripts again. Moshpit does get the weapon. I think, like my man Terminator said, weapon ward. And I think that's what Swagathon was trying to do there, and threw his weapon away, tried to get the other weapon, and that was Moshpit away. But hasn't been able to take this knockout yet. That's not gonna be it. Good ground pound there. Weapon throw of entry doesn't really work. Look at him, I'm sure. Stopped him in his tracks and got the kill for Moshpit. Game is pretty much tied here. Nice. Moshpit has been doing a good job starting combos. And off stage too is what I think what he was going for is pretty much not playing the game in the middle of the stage, but playing it off like on the side of the stage. One little good, boots combo does seal the deal and takes Swag off stage, and then he kind of just finishes the job from there. And I like that. It keeps Swag, from entering off stage too. Another one of Swag's emotes that he likes to do. I gotta ask him about that too. I gotta ask him, like, what are you doing that for? He almost kills himself sometimes. No, he has killed himself one time. Especially against Seku's. It is on Seku's YouTube channel. If y'all want to watch that, it's there. Because that was hilarious. And it happened at Nitrate too. If y'all see that, yeah. And Mike, good kill. Is he misinputting or is he like purposely doing that? If he's misinputting, there's something he needs to fix in his controller. He needs to unbind that or something. Nice recovery kill. He tries to play it cool. It's not cool when you lose the tournaments because of it. That's a crazy misinput. It's not like it happened once. It's happened twice that we've seen.
Victory!
Ooh. Nice thing to get the kill. Swagathon ain't gonna get that 2-0 lead that he was hoping for. Gonna be 1-1. Moshpit put himself back into this series. This next game is gonna decide who's gonna take that driver's seat. 3 times. It happened 3 times.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Stock down. Moshpit taking control of this game once again. of this is gonna have to play Seikuz, and they have to keep that in the back of their mind. If he does win, does he still want to play Petra against Seikuz, or does he want to switch back to the Mordex? That's something that he needs to think about. And for Moshpit, he just needs to think about how quick he wants to take care of this game. The Sarah finishes the job there, and Moshpit is looking for a 2-1 lead here in the series to take the driver's seat, like I was just saying. And he does just that. The Gimp is going to keep that name in Moshpit alive. He is the 3-stock demon as we know him, and we are going to make that, we're going to coin that his name. 2-1. And that is going to be disruptive for Swag's mental. He could take a timeout here, but he doesn't. Hops right into the next game. Doesn't switch, doesn't stand a lot for a little bit. Goes right into game number 4.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Moshpit has been doing a good job on those boots, but we can't say it's his boots doing all the work. How many 6 you gonna throw out? That's 4-6. And the recovery, and he's already at orange. That's how dangerous 6 are if you can land them. And Swag has just gotten a little too predictable. This can be very aggravating for Swag. He might not be the happiest after that play right there. Now he really has to get himself back in the game. He cannot get too aggressive. He cannot play too stupidly. Swag needs this kill, and he's been doing a good job of not taking too much damage to get the stock back on even in his favor. This is perfect. Swag is in a decent position right now. Actually, he's in a perfect position for himself right now. After that disturbing for him first stock there, he now is back in a good position. Pretty much even on 2. Now these two are going to play it out here. Moshpit, he couldn't let Moshpit just take that away that easily. He just couldn't let that happen. Nice Gimp by Swag, taking him off stage. And he's not in the lead, hoping to get this game number 2, take this to game number 5. And that's going to be a nice, good little pickup, 2 pickups in a row to start a nice little string for him. Moshpit does not have much of an answer. He needs to get something happening on that blasters. He got the double sig earlier. Not quadruple sig earlier, I should say. Maybe he needs that spark again. But he's not orange. Swag got a really good position to just take this game home without even going down to a last stock there. But he still might. No? Yep, they does. Good gravity cancel, down sig. Moshpit has to play almost perfect. Perfect is not going to be what he can do there. Swagathon's going to even this one up. It's going to be 2-2. We're going to hop right in to game number 5. No character switches. I was expecting a Petra switch for Swag to get off the Petra. But no, he stays strong. He stays on the Petra. I mean, obviously he's going to stay on Petra after that last game. But I thought it was going to come out. These two have been pretty much back and forth all series long, and it wasn't the same exact story. You know, in the winter semis earlier. Nice ground pound. Gravity cancel down like ground pound does the job. Swagathon pretty much in the driver's seat of a Ferrari with 700 horsepower. He's got a one stock lead here, and he can just keep on extending this. He's back on the gauntlets where he's been pretty much most successful, but Moshpit has an answer for that. Doesn't like me talking about, you know, doesn't like me talking too much about Swag and how good he is. He wants some to shine for himself. Gravity cancel, down lights, into the recovery. Nice there. Recovery. One more, another hit. Swagathon's pretty much in a good position to just one hit wonder, one hit kill. See a ground pound. Doesn't come out. Not even a pickup. Nothing from Moshpit off stage. He gets back up there pretty quickly. Good patience there. Not going off stage and risking his second stock, but just getting that instant. Who wants it more? Who wants the automatic money? The automatic money on. Nice. And then looking like Swagathon wants it. He wants it the most. Oh. He knows. Moshpit isn't out of this yet. He really isn't. He's not out of it until that last hit lands. We know Moshpit can do some crazy things, especially with the boots. He's gonna have to keep him off stage for a little second. Sekou's saying that the Petra's broken. Petra is a good character. I was surprised that he hasn't stuck on Petra all day, but he's been tossing between the Mordex as well. Mordex is good too, don't get me wrong, but I think the Petra has been the answer to his prayers against Moshpit. Probably had a little bit of doubts, a little bit of worries before this set, I should say, that Moshpit good? Why is he going crazy right now? Sarah! Okay, there it goes.
Player 2 wins.
Now we move on. Sekou's gonna get that lobby. Oh my gosh, here we go again. I'm about to say Sekou's getting this lobby, but his friend joins. Yeah, hey guys, no sparring. No sparring. We gotta go. Yeah, why doesn't he just play Petra instead of tossing between that Mordex as well? I don't understand it.